What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and more Kuni II. I'm actually directly, in story-wise, directly after when I left in the last episode. I didn't end up doing any of the optional stuff. I figure that stuff can wait a little bit. I'm really excited to see where the story goes, so I flew straight over to drop Zip off at his home country, and this is where it picked up. All right. There you go, Zip. Righto, me hearties. Homeward we go. Wait, Zip arrived right when Leander was just about to tell us something, didn't he? What was it you wanted to say, Leander? Let us return home first. We will talk more there. I can't imagine that Roland is what he is. I can't. I just can't. I mean, what is that? Tropical fangfish? Where is that one? All the way to the desert? So it's in the desert somewhere. That's awesome. I've got to find that guy. Well, you know, I was just going to fly, or teleport over to home. But since you guys didn't get to see my amazing voyage here, I'll make a little detour. So happy that I can fly now. I mean, the entire world is open to me. I cannot wait. You know I'm excited. I keep saying how excited I am. Wonder if I can land in Evermore. Crush them. Thank you, ship. Just go ahead and flutter around a while. Okay, let's go to the throne room. You know, I haven't actually collected anything for my coffers in a while.
All right.
Looks like we've got just one other person because, what's-her-face joined us. There's lots of things to do. It looks like 1, 2, 3 NPCs would like us to chat with them and get some quests going. And I'm assuming that once I go back to the cities and check out Swift Solutions, I can probably add some quick additions to my country and then level it up.
If I may
I have a
be
rather
so
serious
bold.
matter I'd like to discuss with everyone. May I summon them all here? No, don't do this to me. Don't tell me I won't be able to play freely because I want to do all the optional stuff. That's mean. No, I'm not sure I want to proceed.
By all
Nope.
means.
I am going to save my game. And I'm going to save over, make a separate save file just for this. Because maybe that you won't be able to play freely for a while. We'll be me being incarcerated or something and then bust out. Maybe it'll only be, you know, half an hour worth of gameplay. And if so, then groovy. If this is really going to be too much, like lock me in, maybe we won't do that.
No.
As to the matter I wish to discuss with you all, we have been receiving some rather unsettling news late from within the kingdom. There are reports of certain resources being unaccounted for, and of suspicious hooded characters having been sighted. These, among several other developments, have become a cause of some concern. A robe swab, you say, and a shady sort to boot? So we've a thief among our number, eh? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. No. Not good. Not good. Could there really be people in our kingdom who would do such things? I suppose this robed person would be able to tell us.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously the one doing the stealing. Guess it's not such a surprise. Security around here isn't exactly what you'd call tight.
No, listen here.
What say ye convene us a little powwow to talk about how to catch the pilferer of ours, Tonight after dinner, perhaps? After all, 'tis best to strike while the iron's hot with such matters as these. Wouldn't you say, Roland lad?
No.
Sorry, can't make it. I've been working too hard. Need to catch up on a little sleep. But if it's urgent, feel free to go ahead without me. Yeah, that's not like Roland.
Thanks.
Aye.
Couldn't you wear quieter shoes, Batu?
You
I
have
must
my
thank you again
thanks.
for providing us with the items and information we require, Roland. Don't mention it.
Uh-huh.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Now,
There is one thing I've been meaning to ask.
What?
Why, probably? Yep. Why do you serve such a kingdom? A fledgling realm populated by bandits and vagabonds. Surely there are places better suited to someone of your inestimable talents. I guess I'm kind of used to performing on a bigger stage. Maybe it's time I went someplace where they appreciate me a little more. Enemy is a relative term, after all. Sage words indeed. Well, you have done more than enough to earn our gratitude. Should you ever wish for a change of scenery, you would be welcome to join us. The dog. I don't know. I'm still thinking Roland's trying to be a double agent or something.
So, Roland, get up to much last night, did you? Meet with any interesting characters?
Yeah, it's subtle.
Last night? I don't know what you're talking about.
Spare us your lies. You're a traitor, man. Fixing to leave our little kingdom behind for bigger and better. Don't bother to deny it.
Roland? Surely not.
Surely so, lad. Or did ye think it a coincidence that our precious resources only go missing on this treacherous dog's watch? And what of the shady fella in the cloak he met with this past evening? Just an old pal come for a chinwag, was he? I'd like to hear ye explain that little lot away, Mr. President.
There must be some mistake. Mustn't there, Leander?
one should not rush to judgment on the basis of hearsay alone, but I must say this does seem somewhat irregular.
What?
There you have it. Now sling your hook before I sling it for you scurvy swine.
So that's how much trust I've earned, huh? Good to know. Maybe I would be better off someplace else. Someplace my talents will be appreciated.
He as good as admits it.
So long, Batu. Evan.
Yeah, well, give me back the crap I equipped you with.
Roland, you can't!
Not even the slightest attempt to defend himself. One cannot help but wonder if Batu's suspicions were well-founded.
No!
Don't touch my airship.
Well now.
And who are you? Forgive me, Chief Consul. Or should I say, former Chief Consul. So you saw that too, huh? Well, what do you want with me? Why, to engage your services, of course. You have information that will be quite useful to us, I am sure. That's quite the offer. What exactly did you have in mind? For one such as yourself? Oh, plenty, my friend, plenty. But if you wish to learn more, you must speak with my master. Oh, yeah? And who might that be? Why, King Mousinger, of course. There's no need to be coy. Well, well. Looks like I landed on my feet. Use your head, Evan. He didn't come
Blimey.
back all night. And we sent Kunbish after him. but he hasn't reported back in either.
Oh.
Poor Roland. You'd think that even if he's playing the long game, he could have at least said something to somebody quietly, one person, on the sly. Back in. King Mousinger awaits you in the throne room. Please make your way straight ahead. And on that note, I must leave you. I do hope your conversation with His Majesty proves fruitful. Roland's a traitor.
No.
Yep, all roads lead to Mousinger, huh? So be it. And here I thought it was going to be Broadleaf that uncovered Roland's past. Nope. There we go. Hey, kitten. Oh, I hate you so much.
Greetings.
What a pleasure. It seems an age since we last met. So much has happened since I took my rightful place upon the throne. So this is the famous Roland. Ah, but I'm forgetting myself. I am Chancellor Vermin. Charmed, I am sure. I've been following your work with great interest. To have made an almost viable ruler of young King Evan is quite the feat. I remember very well how you thwarted my designs for our young friend. But rest assured, I bear you no ill will on that account. I have been examining your nature, your actions, and I have decided that you and I may be able to come to an arrangement. Glad to hear it, and good of you to get straight to the point. Shall we get down to business? My terms are simple. I want power, and maybe a little money, too. Give me those, and I'll give you what you want. I'll even give you Evan. Very well. I believe in making the best use of talents of those in my employ. But I will require you to prove yourself first. Oh, yeah? We have prepared a little test for you in the dungeons. Oh, if it's, green-haired what's-her-face? That would be so crappy. Let us see if your loyalties are really as fluid as you claim. Oh, that would suck if I'd have to take her out. Ding Dong Dell has never really seemed that big, but good God, that took an age just to run down from the throne room. Another save point. And it did mention wanting to get this done sooner rather than later. Oops, door. So I'm guessing I could maybe explore a bit. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Huh?
Is that Chunbish? Or Kunbish?
Master Roland!
You're one of Batu's men.
Aye, that I am. Kumbish is the name.
This gentleman was apprehended after being observed behaving suspiciously in our airspace. It is our belief that he is a spy.
Curse you, ye devils! Didn't I say already? I was looking for Master Roland.
For me? Why?
Forgive me, Your Honor. Seems I
made a blunder?
He sure did. And why am I not surprised?
Now, Mr. Crane, to our test. Let us see where your allegiance truly
Did
lies.
we ever find out that Roland's last name is Crane? I don't remember that.
Dispatching one of your former allies should provide us with adequate proof that you are ready to serve a new master.
No, no. Listen here, you rat-faced swab, you.
Is something the matter? Surely you are capable of such a straightforward show of commitment? Or could it be that we have an imposter in our midst?
Roland should just turn around and like...
Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just say I prefer to use my own methods.
Master Roland, no! We're shipmates! You can't just...
Sorry. It's nothing personal. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ah! Curse you for the traitor you are! Ah! Ooh!
Well, happy now?
Wonder if those were special bullets
Happy enough.
that Roland acquired. I mean, they kind of led with that, you know?
Yeah.
Bish never came after we had sent him out to look for him either. Where did Roland disappear to? We have to go and look for him. He might need our he needs nothing from us, girly, and he'll get nothing. The man's a turncoat and a traitor, damn him. He isn't, he can't be. I refuse to believe it. Me too, Evan. It must be some sort of strategy of his. Mustn't it, Leander? I would advise you to forget about him, your majesty. He is no longer your concern. Forgive me, sire, but you have more pressing worries. Give the traitor no more thought.
What?
Wow, they all turned against him.
What?
Wow, talk about cold. Wasn't Roland one of your best friends 5 minutes ago?
Oh.
And that's my plan. I figure it should keep those Grimalkin troublemakers out of your hair for a while, at least. To have formulated such a thorough strategy in so short a time is really quite something, I must say. Seems I was entirely justified in welcoming you back into the fold, or you into the fold. Now, there is another favor I have been meaning to ask of you. The Mark of Kings. You've heard of it. Sure. Handed down from generation to generation, just bit my lip, of royals here in Ding Dong Dell as proof of the right to rule. And without it, it's impossible to access certain places. It works as a kind of key, too, correct? Precisely. It's a pendant of the brightest blazing red, a beautiful object indeed, and a necessity if one wishes to enter our nation's king's cradle. Let me guess. You don't have it, and you want it. You're admirably concise as ever. We've searched the castle high and low, and yet it is nowhere to be found, which leads me to believe that it's not, in fact, here. It sure isn't. It's around Evan's neck. Every minute of every day. It won't be easy to get a hold of it. But that doesn't mean it'll be impossible. I'll need a few things, and a little time. And you shall have all that you need. There is no other to whom such a task can be entrusted, after all. What about you, your excellency? Any errands you want the new guy to run? That's very kind of you. Let me see now. I should be very much obliged if you would inform Captain Buck that the War Council will unfortunately have to be postponed a little.
Sure.
I can do that.
All right.
So I'm still in as employee. This kind of sucks. I don't want to be in Ding Dong Dell. I would love for this ruse or something to be done, or to cut away from Roland. And be running around as Evan and doing my thing, and then coming back here later and finding out that it was all his plan. I've already gone this far. I'll keep it up. This is pretty messed up. guard convenient at the door so I can't go check on my prisoner I shot?
Oh,
If it isn't the famous Roland. Only in town a few days and already the flavor of the month, or so I hear. What business could one so lofty have with a lowly soldier such as myself, Sarcasm. Gotta love it. That's about the size of it. Oh, and there's one other thing. There's been a change to the postings for some of the guards. All men assigned to the night shift of the east and west blocks are to patrol the outside of the castle instead. A very mysterious change of the routine, but ours is not to reason why. It shall be done, Mr. Roland, sir. It shall be done. Good. I'll leave you to pass the word to the shift sergeants. But of course,
Yes.
your magnificence. Leave it in my capable hands. Maybe he wasn't being sarcastic. Roland's being shifty. What's he after? Yep, it went very too smoothly. There's no chance that you're not being watched, Roland. Locked? Figures, I guess. Well, nothing this little guy can't fix. What on earth is that? What is this? The heck was that? And I want one. The lockety clicker scuttles off, looking pleased with itself. All right, here goes.
Yeah!
Time to go to the Hydropolitans to sign up for the declaration, but we have to think beyond that, too. Most of all, we need to think about what to do about Ding Dong Dell. They won't be making peace with us anytime soon. There's a way we might be able to get past them, you know. It's a path only open to members of the royal family called the King's Way.
Huh?
Wouldn't be able to access it without the Mark of Kings. It's a pendant passed down from the rulers of Ding Dong Dell. Blah, blah, blah. Where'd you leave it? Well, there are hidden rooms in the castle, you see. I thought it would be safest there, in the one connected to my chambers. They were designed so that the royal family could hide in times of emergency, and with the help of the Mark, even escape if need be. I'm guessing it's because certain somebody appeared out of thin air and all hell broke loose. That'd be Roland. I shouldn't think that anyone knows about the secret room except myself, which would mean that Mousinger probably hasn't found it yet. Unless you knew exactly where to look for the switch on the statue in the corner of the room, I shouldn't think you'd ever find it.
Oi!
So at least Roland has a plan, and he should lock the door behind him. Stupid. Lock it. Close it. Always. Bingo. Don't turn around. So that's where the entrance was hidden. He was right. Never have found it. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Someone's at the door. They're gonna find you.
Wow. Huh?
Guess this stuff was to help Evan make his escape. Might as well grab it while I'm here. A Starfall sword? Don't look behind you. Very impressive. But didn't Mousinger say it was red? Very clever, Mousinger. Very clever. Trying to send me on a wild goose chase, huh? Guess he doesn't trust me as much as he pretends.
Huh?
Or maybe he was just using me to find this place.
Oi!
Oh, just...
Something very special indeed. The Mark of Kings, if I am not mistaken. So it was hidden here all along. And hidden very well. Believe me when I say we searched long and hard. I am disappointed in you, Roland. To deceive one's professed master is most uncivil.
All's fair in love and war. Isn't that what they say?
Indeed it is. I am so very glad not to have believed you for a moment. Now, if you would be so kind as to hand over the mark.
I don't think so. This belongs to the king. My king. Of course, if you'll sign the declaration, I'll be happy to make you a trade.
You speak of your pathetic union. Now, I hardly think you are in any position to bargain.
Not interested, huh? Well, let me know if you change your mind.
Ha! To send a spy was most cunning. I must confess I had not thought your young protege capable of such subterfuge.
Well, he's not about to poison his rivals or anything, but he's coming along.
Very droll. But you of all people surely understand that no dream worthy of the name can be achieved without certain sacrifices being made along the way. It had to be done. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I'm sure you would. So what is this dream of yours exactly?
For too long, our kind have suffered at the hands of the Grimalkin. My dream is a simple one. To see our feline oppressors prostrate themselves at our feet.
Revenge, in other words.
Oh, call it what you will. It matters not. I have achieved my aim. A new era beckons. And my dream is now a reality.
Fight, fight, fight. Let me fight.
Tell me something. If your kind were so downtrodden, how exactly did you wind up becoming King Leonard's chancellor?
Pah! He used me! I was the unwitting tool of my persecutor. A puppet chosen to make my people more compliant.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I am tired of listening to this man.
Big surprise.
We should kill him, here and now.
Very well. Men, forward!
Please let me fight. With a Starfall sword.
Well, here goes nothing.
What?
That's right. Come and get me.
Man, Roland's got all the tools. It's like the James Bond of Nino Kuni II. I need to get out of here, but there's something I have to take care of first. Like what? Ah, set Kunbish free. And like I thought, he probably shot him with something very specific. Okay. I am hesitant to leave it here, but I think this is all the time we have for this episode. Next time we come back, I'm going to hopefully save Kuhnbish from the dungeons and bust out of here and see where we go from here. Pretty confused, but I didn't really doubt Roland. I'm happy for that. Let's see what happens to the next episode. See you guys then.